Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Sagarji, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to welcome all of you for joining this webinar. My name is Mukesh Batra, working as a Managing Director and CEO for House Seekers. Before starting, I want to introduce about House Seekers. House Seekers is a fastly growing technology-driven company. We have our business spread across Mumbai, Delhi, and Pune with more than 600 happy customers. Our aim is to enable home buyers to make the right choice at right time. And we always wish to make home buying journey very simple and memorable for all our customers. We achieve it by our end-through assistance. Our valuable team of experts always guide to all our customers to make an intelligent and good choice when it comes to buying a real estate. And we provide with the right advice based on your requirement with the support of our algorithms. At House Seekers, transparency is the key to foster a culture of trust and understanding with every buyer who walks in through our doors to see our trusted service. Our thorough and meticulous process always minimize the risk of investing in the wrong project. We never charge any single rupees from our customers. So now this is the time to move ahead. And before moving, I want to introduce about our keynote speakers. Mr. Rushi, he's the director at Ajmera Group. Welcome, Mr. Rushi. And Mr. Rushi, you are on mute. Yeah.
Sorry,
yes.
Thank you
yes.
so much,
Welcome, Mr. Rushi.
Thank you.
Yes, and Mr. Sagar Mehta, he's a site head at Ajmera Group. Welcome, Mr. Sagar, for giving your time.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah. So before proceeding, I would request to Mr. Sagar to explain about the legacy of Ajmera Group before moving ahead. So I am sharing the screen. Mr. Sagar, you can start it.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Ajmera Group, we welcome each and every participants over here. We just have a short presentation on Ajmera Group.
Yes, Sagar, are you able to, screen is visible on your screen?
Yes.
Sagar, are you able to see screen on your window?
Hello. Yeah, Mukesh, can you just share the screen?
Already done. It is not showing?
No, I cannot see it over here.
Okay, I am doing it again. Just hold on. Now it is visible. Rushiji, it is visible on your screen?
Yeah, it's visible to me.
Sagarji, any issue from your side? Sagarji, are you there?
I think he is there, but he can't probably hear you. There's some network issue from his side, I think.
Just 1 second. I'm just connecting again.
Okay, no problem. So Sagar ji is connecting. So just I want to explain to all our customers why we all are here. We have scheduled this webinar to understand about the commercial opportunity in Ghatkopar, which is Ajmera Sikova project. So now I will request to Mr. Rushi before Sagar, if you can explain to all our customers why this is the right time to invest in real estate and why commercial is always a right choice in terms of ROI. Mr. Rushi, if you can explain to all our customers.
Of course. Good afternoon, everybody. Am I audible, Mukeshji?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, great. So firstly, thank you, Mukeshji, for hosting this and having me as one of the speakers for the talk show. And for all the viewers, I hope everybody is doing well and everybody is taking good precautions from the COVID. These are completely unprecedented times, and we never thought that we would see something like this in our life. It has changed completely around us, probably with our lifestyle also. Probably with the way we live, with the way we work, with the way we eat, with the way we sleep. It has just changed everything around us. And who thought that we would actually see this? So I think with this, but the most important thing that people have realized in this lockdown is the importance of having your own home or own offices, because I'm sure we all have heard stories, of tenants facing issues with their landlords, and then bigger families, smaller spaces, your social distancing, COVID issues. So, one thing people have realized in the lockdown, and people are thanking God for that, people have their own houses, who are secured because they feel secure. They feel that sense of safety, when you have your own house. So I think, a lot of people say that, is it the right time to invest in real estate? So there are two very important questions in this, that, is it the right time to invest in real estate? A. And second is that, are there going to be any price corrections first? So on the other side of the fence, as a developer, I am very confident when I say this, that, real estate market has been stagnant for over 5 years. And there are not going to be any further corrections. We all have heard of 20 and 25% corrections in rates. That is not going to happen because they are not viable propositions for a builder, and no builder is going to make losses and do business. So there are not going to be any further price corrections, which is very, very important. And second is, when people say that, is it the right time to invest in real estate? Yes, of course, it is always the right time to invest in real estate because it is as per your needs and your demand. You want to buy a house, you're buying it for yourself. You want to buy an office, you're buying it for yourself. So there is no right time or wrong time. It is always the right time to buy real estate. Moreover, speaking more of commercial, because we're talking about commercial real estate today, we all have seen the investments that are coming in our country in the past few months. Apple set up a manufacturing plant in Chennai. They invested more than $1 billion in our country. And we've seen, how all these multinational companies from outside are willing to invest in our Indian companies. So, they see the growth opportunity that our country has and holds. So with this, when a country has opportunities, it would reciprocate in the demand for warehousing and your office spaces, because when more companies are coming into your country, that means there's more demand for warehousing and there's more demand for office spaces. So of course, it is a great time to invest in commercial real estate. Moreover, a very important point that our generation today doesn't want to compromise on the lifestyle with the way we live, with the way we travel, the restaurants we go to. So it is very important that we have an asset that is generating fixed income for us. Fortunately, unfortunately, the other investment classes that we have in our country, be mutual funds or your stocks, because of its volatility, it cannot give you a fixed income. And whereas in commercial, when put on rent, it gives you a yield of good about 7 to 8%. So, to maintain your lifestyle, it is very, very important that you have an asset which is generating fixed income. And I always tell this to the people I talk to, that this we've learned from our forefathers, that what they left for us is property. As a legacy, they left property for us, and property doesn't grow in a year or two. It takes good 5, 7, 10 years for a property to grow, but the appreciation it gives you is fabulous, and it is a very secured investment, and you feel that comfort, that safety, because you can go to your asset, you can feel your asset, you can touch your asset. It gives you a different sense of comfort and safety in such times. And to be honest, times like COVID don't ask and come, they just come, and it just wipes out the entire money that you've earned over a period of 5, 10, 15, 20 years. It just takes about 2 or 3 months to wipe out everything. Whereas, yes, I agree that commercial real estate has not appreciated in the last 5 years, but nor has it depreciated. And it gives you a very stagnant, but it gives you a good growth over a period of 5, 7, 10 years. But it helps you form a legacy. Moreover, one more very important point when we're thinking of investing in commercial real estate, we always got these subvention schemes in residential, 1090, 2050, 30. They were very prone to residential first. Now, a lot of builders are offering subvention schemes in your commercial real estate. So it helps you plan your present and your future, right? When I say present and the future means that today you're just giving about 10 or 20% as down payment, and remaining has to be done once your building is ready or once the RCC work is completely done, which means that you're securing your present and your future, right? Because you're investing today, you're just investing part of your money, and the remaining has to be invested, say probably 2 years or 1 year down the line. In such times, we all have heard people say that, you should preserve your money, sit on your money, which is right, which even I agree to. But it is very important that you have to keep investing for your legacy to grow, to build on more assets. So you're minimizing your risk because you're just investing about 10 or 20% now, and remaining has to be paid when the building is ready. So you're automatically minimizing your risk. I also want to highlight one very important point that, people are talking a lot about work from home concept. I agree to it and I disagree to it also. I mean, work from home concept, yes, it does work in all these MNCs, Infosys, with all these large companies where they are employing about 5 lakh and 10 lakh people. But people, small entrepreneurs, proprietors, for them, we've always learned that, you want to balance your work life and your family life, right? So, and, with smaller houses, it is very difficult to work from home and then to get the right efficiency in your working. I feel that it is a bit difficult. So, we are used to going to our workplace to work, and that is going to continue. So I think with such times, a new concept has probably come in, is working closer to your house. So in infrastructure like Bombay, we had set locations, be it your BKC, Lower Parel, or your town where people used to travel to work. But people don't want to travel so much because of the congestion, traffic, and then your COVID times, such times nobody anticipated, right? So people want offices closer to their houses. So suburbs like Ghatkopar, be it Goregaon, Malad, there's a lot of demand for smaller offices in such places because it has the right infrastructure, it has the right connectivity, and people are willing to work closer to their houses. So it is very, very important that commercial real estate is going to work because people would opt to buy smaller offices or bigger offices as per their demand in the location they stay in. Ghatkopar, Malad, Goregaon, all those places are very typically residentially dominated. But I think things are changing now. People want to work closer to their houses, and the demand for, I've seen this in the last 4, 5, 6 months since COVID, that a lot of demand has come in for commercial real estate closer to where they're staying. So all the residential areas. I also want to highlight one very important point. Government has been pretty supportive throughout the COVID period because everybody has suffered. So the stamp duty reduction to 2%, your home loans going down. So it is the right time to invest in real estate. And people who are sitting at the fence, thinking that is it the right time? Are there going to be any price corrections? Trust me, speaking from a developer's side, there are not going to be any further price corrections because it is not viable to a builder. Like, how can you expect? And I'm sure everybody knows that in the last 5 years, the property market has been pretty stagnant. I mean, there has not been much appreciation and it's been pretty stagnant. So there is no scope for the prices to go down any further than this. So I think people who are sitting at the fence, yes, it is the right time to invest in real estate and you should definitely go for it.
Thank you so much, Rishi, for explaining about the opportunity. Yes, this is a great opportunity. And one more question which I want to ask. Just 3 days back, we got a news government had decided to reduce the stamp duty amount, right? So just I want to understand from you how it is going to create opportunity for all our customers, how it will impact in real estate for reduction of stamp duty amount.
When you're buying, so I mean, it is very clear that when any investor is getting to save some money, it is more return for them. Like in commercial real estate, I mean, when you're investing, you can expect a yield of about 7 to 8%. And with that, you're including your stamp duty also. When the stamp duty rates have gone down, the government has given reduction in that. That means your return has gone higher. So all that it calls for that you have to register your property today, pay that stamp duty, and you put it on your name. So you have already taken the benefit of that. So it will automatically increase your return of your investment. So your ROI automatically increases. So all that it calls for is registering your property, which happens. So when you are investing in a property, you have to register it one day. So all it calls for is that you register your property today. So it has been a great boost from the government's side because, 2% stamp duty, it makes a lot of difference in a total absolute value of a property. When you're buying a property, it makes a lot of difference because there's a difference of 3%. Right. So on a crore property, you're saving 3 lakh rupees, which is not a small amount, of course. For everybody who wants to save money, all you have to do is register your property and take the benefit today. So, and this has been a very welcome scheme from the builder fraternity because, it was very sluggish throughout, probably for the past 3-4 years for the real estate industry. So it's a very welcome move from the government.
Yes, thank you so much. Really, this is great opportunity because government also wants to promote real estate. So now Sagar is back. Sagar, we all are audible to you?
Yeah.
Yes, so we can
Thank
start.
you.
So now, Sagar, I will request you to explain about the legacy of Usher Group and what opportunity today we are giving to all our customers. So now hand over to you so you can start. Just I am sharing this screen. Yes, Sagarji, it is visible to you now?
Yes.
Okay, so now we can start, Sagarji.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. First of all, apologies, there was some network issue. So we start with our presentation. So first I'll give you a short brief about the Ajmera Group. So if you see Ajmera Group, it's almost a 51-year-old company in real estate, wherein they have delivered 45,000 homes, totaling to 47 million square feet of development, out of which 28 million square feet is already delivered, and the balance is the ongoing projects, wherein we have our presence in cities like Mumbai, Pune, Ahmedabad, Bangalore, and also we have our international presence in Bahrain as well as in United Kingdom. Next, please. For Ajmera Group, of course, the core business is real estate, but apart from real estate, they have diversified into many different sectors, which we'll just go through it. The first sector what they have diversified is Ajmera Cement. The second is education, wherein we have 3 well-known schools which are being running in Mumbai and in Pune. Ajmera Group is also into logistics. So we have our logistic park in Nashik. We are into safe deposit lockers, the private lockers under the brand name Ajmera iSafe. Ajmera Group also is into solar power under the company named as Comet Power Private Limited, and into sports, wherein we have the Ajmera Island Sports Academy running in our very landmark project in Wadala, which is named as Ajmera Island. Coming back to our real estate portfolio, if you see the ongoing and the upcoming projects of Ajmera Group in financial year 2021, we have 25 projects lined up, in which there are 12 projects lined up in Mumbai, 3 projects in Pune and Ahmedabad, 3 projects in Bangalore, 6 projects in United Kingdom, and 1 project in Bahrain. So this is the list of ongoing and upcoming projects what Ajmera Group has in all the cities where they have their presence. So now we come to our project what we have gathered today for. So we are coming up with a commercial landmark in Ghatkopar. So we'll just have a short video about this project. Next, please.
So can we play it?
Yeah. So coming back to the project, as I mentioned, the project is coming up in Ghatkopar. So just to have a short brief about the location Ghatkopar. Ghatkopar, of course, is a very well connected location, being in the eastern suburb of Mumbai. So on the screen, we can see some of the famous landmarks or the famous infrastructure what we have in Ghatkopar. So we have two big malls in Ghatkopar. One is R-City and the second is Phoenix Market City. If you see in terms of connectivity, we have the Ghatkopar Andheri Metro, which is already operational. We have the Eastern Freeway, which connects the south of Mumbai, which has a starting point from Ghatkopar. And we have the Chembur Santa Cruz Link Road, which again connects you to the western suburb. Again has a starting point between Ghatkopar and Chembur. So these are the present infrastructure of Ghatkopar. Next, please. If you see the future infrastructure, probably which is near to our project and near to our location, which has a direct impact on our project, is a proposed DP road, which would connect the Ghatkopar, because this, we'll see the actual location of the project ahead, but this proposed DP road would connect the link road, which connects the Eastern Express Highway to LBS road. So that DP road, there is a proposed DP road, which would be from our project to that link road. And then we have the Metro 4 line, which is connecting Ghatkopar, which starts from Kasaragod Thane and will go up till Wadala via Ghatkopar. Next, please. So the project name is Ajmera Sequoia, which is opposite Shreyas Cinema and Damodar Park. So these are the famous landmarks. It's off LBS Marg. And if you see the elevation of the building, it's a 14-story glass facade commercial tower with a separate mechanical parking tower, which is being seen in the elevation. Next, please. If you see the current state of the project, we have started the work for the plinth. We have put some current status photographs of the project, which is visible on your screen. Next, please. If you see the exact location, this is off LBS Marg, around 100 meters from LBS Marg. And being a commercial project, of course, the most important thing is the connectivity and the infrastructure. So if you see the connectivity, which is being shown, the LBS is just 100 meters from here, LBS Road. You have in the ongoing metro, which is from Ghatkopar to Andheri, you have two metro stations which are connecting this project. The Ghatkopar station is around 1.2 kilometers, and the second station is Jagruti Nagar, which is around 800 meters. You have around 6 banks which are in the close proximity within 200 meters of this project. As I mentioned, you have R-City Mall, you have Brand Factory, you have R-Odeon Mall, Phoenix Mall, which are in the nearby vicinity. So it is very well connected in terms of infrastructure, as well as the public transport connectivity, as well as the road connectivity, because you have LBS Road, which is nearby, you have Eastern Express Highway, which is nearby. Next, please. So if you see, as we saw the elevation of the building, this is a 14-story glass facade tower, which would have all the modern amenities, like you would be having a cafeteria inside the building, you will be having a grand entrance lobby. You will be the building, the glass facade is double glazed glass facade. You have informal sitting space available. So of course you can say the luxury as well as the modern feel is being covered in this project. Next, please. We have some rooftop amenities also available in the project, wherein we have net cricket, indoor game, informal sitting, meeting pods available on the rooftop area, the terrace area. So that is also a part of the additional, you can say, amenities available in the project. So basically, this is a 14-story tower with 7 lifts, 6 passenger lift and 1 service lift. There are 28 offices per floor, and it's a typical floor plan for all the floors except the 7th floor, which has a refuge area. So as we see over here, there are 28 offices, and all these offices are self-contained offices. There are 2 staircases, so it's all being done as per the current norms by the government. Next, please. So this is the 7th floor plan, which has a refuge area on the top. So on the 7th floor, the number of offices would be less. Next, please. So basically, a typical office office area starts with 321 square feet, and a 3D model of a 321 square feet office is being seen on the screen, wherein you have a personalized cabin, you have a washroom, and you have a dedicated workspace available. So this is how a minimum 321 square feet office can be planned. Next, please. Then we have a bigger size office, which is 342 square feet, wherein you have a bigger space for the cabin, the personal cabin. You have a workspace area and again a washroom. So the office sizes starts from 321 square feet, and we have a bigger office which is around 519 square feet. So the typical office sizes are between 320 to 520 square feet carpet. Next, please. So this is a bigger office which is 518 square feet carpet. So that's so this is the typical planning for a 518 square feet carpet office. So here we have a very lucrative payment plan that we are offering. As Mr. Rushi Ajmera had mentioned initially, that there are very lucrative payment plans which were previously available only for residential projects, is now being available in commercial projects as well. So I'll just give you a short brief about how the payment plan works. So here the customer needs to pay 10% on booking. The further 10% he needs to pay on completion of plinth, which is around 1.5 months from now. Then the further 50% needs to be paid once my complete RCC structure is done. So the building is 14 stories. So once my 15th slab is casted is when the customer needs to pay the further 50% amount, and the rest 30% is payable at the time of possession. So in the next 1.5 months, the customer pays 20%, and then he has time at least for 1.5 year till the time I complete my RCC structure, and the rest 30% is payable on possession. So here the customer, of course, gets a good amount of time to pay the amount, and second thing, he needs to pay when actually he sees the work progress against any particular timelines for payment. So that is a very lucrative scheme being offered to the customers for this project. Next, please. So a typical 321 square feet office starts with around 59.5 lakhs. So that's the starting price of an office in this project. And for further information, of course, you are free to get in touch with us. And means we are of course available at the site also. So you are most welcome to visit the project to understand the location, the project, and take it forward. Thank you, Mukesh.
So much, Sagarji and Rushiji, for to highlight about the opportunity, and the price which you have given for Ghatkopar location is very lucrative. So, I will request to all my customers, you can raise your hands and you can put questions on your window. So we will start replying. So, Sagarji, one question is coming from Mr. Anil. He's from Australia, and he's asking what is the location advantage of this project. If you can re-explain about the location of this project, and what is the advantage for the investment point of view, if you can explain.
Sure, Anilji. So basically this project is coming up in Ghatkopar, and Ghatkopar as a location, if you see, is centrally located location in Mumbai, wherein it's in the east side of Mumbai, but connectivity to say north of Mumbai is very much easily accessible because of the Eastern Express Highway and the LBS road. Connectivity to South Mumbai is quite convenient because of the elevated freeway which starts from Ghatkopar. and also connectivity to the west side of Mumbai because of the Chembur-Santa Cruz link road and the new connectivity, that is the BKC connectivity which is there. So that is how any part of Mumbai to reach from this location is very much easily accessible. And second thing, Ghatkopar, and particularly the location where
Sagarji, your voice is not clear. Rushiji, are you there?
Yes,
Yeah, Rushiji, if you can explain about the location advantage. Mr. Anil is an investor from Australia. If you because I think Sagar got some technical issue. If you can reply.
fair enough. So I'll take over. So
Okay.
as Sagar mentioned that, Ghatkopar is a centrally located suburb in Mumbai, and the first metro started from Ghatkopar to Andheri. So, and the other advantages in connectivity is the metro line which runs from Thane to Wadala, which also has Ghatkopar in the center. So it connects the whole of Bombay in a span of 30 minutes. Because if you want to go to South Bombay, you have the elevated freeway. If you want to go to BKC, which is just about 15 to 20 minutes from our project through the Chunabhatti flyover. If you want to go to any of the western suburbs, you have the JVLR, which is also about 15 minutes from our project. So it is a very centrally located project in Bombay. And in terms of infrastructure, we have the metro, which is going right outside our project. In terms of infrastructure, in terms of shopping malls in and around our area, we have the biggest mall in Bombay, which is the R City Mall, is located just 5 minutes away from our project. So it is a very centrally located project in Bombay.
Great. So next question is Sagar. Are you? We all are audible to you now?
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay. So Mr. Rishi replied this question. So next question I will ask from you, Sagarji. Customer are asking, Mr. Dinesh is asking, where is the exact location? If you can explain any landmark, so customer can easily understand where this commercial tower is located.
Yeah, so this is in Ghatkopar West on the LBS road. The famous landmark over here is Shreyas Cinema and Damodar Park. So this is on the opposite side of Shreyas Cinema, and it is off LBS mark. So the famous landmark again can be Ashok Silk Mills, State Bank of India. So it is 100 meters from there.
Okay. So next question is coming. Name is not mentioned. So customer project is approved for bank loan.
Yes, this project is approved for bank loan from all the major banks and financial institutions. So the customer has the liberty to proceed with any of the preferred banks.
And our financial team will also assist to all our customers for taking bank loan, right? Sagarji, our financial team can also assist.
Sure.
Of course,
Okay.
yes. Our financial teams can also assist with any of the bank loans which are needed.
Okay. So we, Mr. Anil, we have in-house dedicated team for all these things. And next question is coming. What would be this project completions when we are going to give possession of this tower, Mr. Sagar?
So basically, our internal target to complete this project is in 2 years. That is by 2022. Nevertheless, our RERA timelines is December 2023.
Okay. So great. And
So
next,
sorry, Mukesh. I just want to add a few points here. That
Okay.
when in the lockdown, we all know that there were a lot of labor issues and everything. But all the work that you see, you've seen the present site photos. All the work that has been done on the site has been during the lockdown, because we started the construction in, say, about February, and we started the construction. So all the progress that you see, we're just about to reach our plinth. So all the progress that you see has been achieved in the lockdown, which was, of course, a challenge for us because there were labor shortages, as everybody knows, right? But we've managed to achieve this in the lockdown, and we plan to complete the project as fast as possible because it's in benefit for both the parties. So yes, but the completion is going to be about 2 years from now.
Okay, great. So next question is from Mr. Minhaj. So same question he asked about the deadline for completion, and next question is from his side. What is the expected rental yield?
So here the current market rentals that are going is between 120 to 130 rupees per square feet on carpet.
Okay, great.
So expected yield would be between 6.5% to 7.5%.
Okay, next question is coming from Mr. Rajender. He's asking about what is the rent get of small office. We already replied. We are getting 120 to 130 rupees. It will depend on furnished office or unfurnished office. So rental will always depend on this. And Mr. Manish is asking, what is the maintenance charges?
So maintenance basically is approximate maintenance expected is between 12 to 15 rupees per square feet on carpet. So that is what is being expected.
Okay, and I want to reply next question. Mr. Sunil is asking what is the advantage if any customer book in 10 days. Because I want to reply, this price is only for 10 days, which we have shown to like 59.50 price. This is the pre-launch price, right, Mr. Sagar?
Yeah,
And
true.
what is the deadline? For how many days this price is?
So this we are planning to keep it till the 10th of September as it was Ganesh Chaturthi offer. So that is what we are planning to extend till 10th of September, keeping in mind the webinar that is being held today.
Yes, and Mr. Sunil, we have kept this price only for all our webinar customers, right? And Mr. Farhan is asking, you have mentioned price 59.50. Is there any other charges? Yeah, this is all inclusive.
So we'll get in touch with him and we'll send him the complete breakup, including the stamp duty, registration, and the other charges what is applicable.
Okay. If any customer is interested, so after this webinar, our sales team will connect with every customer. You all can also drop a mail. We will show the screen. On this screen, you can note down the email ID and contact number. We will start aligning one-to-one meeting on basis of your requirement. Then we'll share you, our closing manager will clear all your doubts and will share each and everything, right? And next question is, yes, what is the final price? Same question, and we already replied these questions. All-in price will depend on your requirement because we have different carpets area. And Mr. Rohit is asking, is it possible to club multiple units to make to convert into bigger areas?
Yes, it is possible. We have option to join multiple offices, and yeah, that is possible.
So the planning has been done in a way where all the offices can be joined on the floor. So as many offices as you want can be joined, 2, 3, 5, 10, depends.
Okay. Okay. So next question is coming from Mr. RJ. He's asking, we have used glass double glaze, yeah, sandwich type, so that air conditioner load can be reduced.
Yes, we've used double glazing in the project, so the consumption of air conditioning will be reduced considerably.
Great. And next question is coming, will there be shops on ground floor?
No, there are no shops.
There is no provision.
Okay. And Mr. Dorang is asking, is this a complete commercial area where other MNC have their offices?
Yeah, it's a complete commercial area.
Great. And Mr. Anil is asking, have we got the CC up to which floor?
So we've got the CC. So right now, as per norms, first you get this plinth CC. So we have the plinth CC and we have the approved plan of the entire building. So once the plinth checking is done, you apply for your further CCs. But the entire building is approved and first we get the plinth CC. So yes, we've got the approval till plinth CC. And once they are done with the plinth checking is when they give you the further CC. So we followed all the norms and we do have CC in hand.
Great. And next question is coming from Mr. Prashant side. What is the height of the office, Mr. Sagar?
So we get 10 feet as the clear height. Internal ceiling to ground height is 10 feet.
Okay. So multiple customers are asking after getting the possession, are we going to provide any support of providing tenants? Any lease facilities are we going to provide after the possession?
So we can we'll of course assist them in getting a good tenant. So assistance is surely being provided by the developer.
Okay. And what about parking spaces?
So there is one parking which would be included in the total package of costing, which would be shared with the customer.
Great. And last question is coming from Mr. Dinesh side. How many floors are there?
It's a 14-story tower, so it's ground plus 14.
So any floor rise is there if they want to go at higher floor?
No, there is no floor rise that is applicable.
Okay, so this is the part of offer. It is. We are going to charge floor rise after the Ganesh Chaturthi.
Frankly speaking, in a commercial tower, there is no such floor rise concept, so that is not the part of the costing.
Okay. So Mr. Anil is asking what is the stamp duty reckoner rate per square feet on carpet right now?
Sorry, can you come back again?
What is the current stamp duty rate for this commercial tower?
It is 2%.
Great.
Yeah, 2% on agreement value.
Great. So almost we have replied all questions. If anything I am skipping, Sagarji, can you check from your end?
I see one question that is there a fresher inlet? Yes, there is a fresher inlet in the offices.
Great. So thank you so much, and I want to again clear the process to grab this opportunity. And we all are from. I am from House Seekers, and our sales team will connect with every customer after this webinar. You can also reply on the WhatsApp. You already received invitations from my sales team. And you can also reply on the email ID from which you got the invitations of webinar. We will start aligning your meeting on basis of your requirement. We will align you dedicated closing manager for understand your requirement. On basis of your requirement, we will share the final price sheet with you. On that basis, you can take your decision. Anything in terms of process, Sagar, if you want to add, if I have skipped anything, you can add it.
So basically, as Mukesh ji told, we have a sales team who are dedicated to assist you, and you all are most welcome to have a site visit also. And we also have tools wherein we can do a virtual meeting if at all it's not possible for you all to visit the project. So we are more than happy to assist you and take your journey ahead.
Thanks again. Thank you so much, Mr. Sagarji and Rushiji, for giving your precious time. And thanks again to all my customers for attending this webinar. I am sharing a screen. You can note down the number and email ID. You can drop a mail if you are interested to align your meetings. So thank you so much.
Sorry, Mukesh, I was just going through the questions and I see a very important question that is the builder providing with floor tiling in the office unit? Yes, the builder is providing with floor tiling in the office unit, and they're also doing the bathrooms for you.
Okay. So in every office, we are giving separate washrooms.
Yes.
Great. So any common amenities like food court we are planning to develop in our premises?
Probably that would come in later
Okay.
on the refuge area. Not for now, but that'll definitely come in later.
Great. So almost we have replied all questions. Still we are getting another question. Yes. Yes, thank you so much. And we are
Thank you
ending
so
this
much.
webinar. Sagarji, thank you so much. Rushiji, thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.